cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your host, your boy George Mackay, and the one and only
Uncle Bobby B, baby. We're like a bad case of hemorrhoids. You can't get rid of us.
You can't. Even though we're extremely late, we apologize. It was just one hell of a week for both of us. Rob with his band had a couple gigs. I had a very busy week of podcast interview after podcast interview after podcast interview, which is great. The more content, the better off we are releasing stuff. But we're back here with another rewind, and we are watching the second episode of this season. And from what we've kind of peeked through, since it was released, wasn't the greatest, wasn't the worst. Very subpar, but we figured, you know what, we watch along with you guys because you seem to enjoy us watching along. So without further ado, here we go.
Let's hit it. And we're gonna start off with a recap of Battle Riot, which of course we know that was Jacob Fatu's night. Still has yet to be eliminated from a Battle Riot. Can we turn this one down a bit? I feel like we're
gonna we're gonna get crazy echo.
That whole situation with EJ and Duca eliminating Calvin Tankman is going to be super interesting to see how the kind of...
Well, now, I mean, I don't think it's a surprise that Calvin Tankman shouldn't be surprised. I mean, given the opportunity, Tankman might have eliminated Duca. So I feel like when you're a team in that situation, vying for a chance at the biggest prize in the company, at that point, all kind of loyalties are separated, and that happens in almost every Royal Rumble Battle Riot type scenario. Anytime there's a big 30-man rumble for a chance to get a shot at the title, loyalties don't count at that point.
Oof, there's that splash from Juicy Finau.
Oh, that splash still hurts me.
Yeah, Enzo looked like a short order cook. I don't know what the stripes thing is.
But the great moments for Battle Riot for both of us, I think we marked out hard when we saw Ricky Page show up. And it's always great to see Impact, lending out some talent, seeing Callahan in there, Mace Warner in there was great. It was a great Battle Riot. And I mean, the expectation of, I personally wanted, someone else maybe to win, someone who hasn't been firmly in the title picture within the last 18 months. But regardless of the fact, Fatu versus Hammerstone 2 will be absolutely fantastic.
It will be a banger. And it was interesting to see. Again, this stuff was taped a little while ago. Ricky Shane Page coming out with the green 440 trash can. Ricky Shane Page has turned his back on 440, no longer a part of the squad there. So will be interesting to see if he returns to MLW in any capacity. Would love to see more Ricky Shane Page.
Ricky Shane Page on any kind of TV is good TV.
Fantastic.
Great TV.
I think he's impressed when he's been on AEW recently. Last few months.
Now, thank God they did give it to Fatu, though, because for a while there, it looked like they were going to give it to Enzo, and you and I were both getting very agitated as Battle Riot went on. If Enzo had won, we would have rioted. So thank you, Court Bauer, for making sure that Enzo did not win.
I mean, throwing no shade, is Enzo versus Hammer as much of a money match as Fatu versus Hammer?
No. I mean, I would have rather seen Hammerstone versus a broomstick over Hammer versus Enzo.
Right now, Fatu's giving Juicy Finau shit. You've had your shirt off for the last 4 days.
Well, he's got to work on it. Got to get that sun in there when he can.
He's already pretty tan. I mean,
yeah, but he's got to get. Oh, look at this. We've got Caesar Durant's squad. Was he trying to Hayugen him out of the way of the elevator?
I think he was just saying get out the way. What are you trying to do?
Stop stepping.
Giving him a noogie.
That's funny. Oh, hey,
Micro Man.
That's amazing.
You're gonna actually. So I have previewed a bit of the episode before recording. Low blows are gonna be a thing tonight.
Oh, like Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles?
Worse.
That was a lot of low blows in that whole feud.
Yeah, there were no testicles harmed in this low blow.
We also know that from tapings as we've seen, or even on social sites. I follow Davey Boy Smith Jr., Harry Smith, and he has been recently back in the MLW circuit of things, and I think that would be a great match too. I mean, him versus Fatu, him versus Hammer, they're all a little bit more wiser, a little bit more stronger in their repertoire, so I think those matches would be bangers. But I know he's kind of got a faction brewing over there, not so much a Heart Foundation, but there is, I believe it's the British Brawlers, I think they're calling themselves, or the British Dogs or something like that.
Oh, yeah, so it's basically the nephews of Dynamite Kid
and Harry Smith.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Well, no, I don't think they're Harry's nephews. I think they're just Dynamite's nephews.
No, I said, you said nephews of Dynamite Kid, and I'm saying and Harry Smith.
Oh, got you. Yes.
As in still keeping
Yes,
the
the-
British
yeah.
Bulldogs very much
Yeah,
together.
I think they're called the Billington Bulldogs, maybe.
Yeah, so I didn't know the exact name.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think that's what they're called. I could be wrong.
But I don't know if we're going to see them so much today, but we will be seeing them in future episodes of Fusion for sure.
So we got Lince Dorado coming out now.
I like this. I like Lince Dorado kind of being involved in this. I hope this is a thing to come, because I think Lince Dorado adds a great layer to the already amazing Lucha roster that they have. So I think Lince Dorado is a great addition, and this kind of gives him a chance to show off what was misused in WWE.
Well, he's been getting I mean, we saw him work a little while ago at Demand Lucha.
Great match, phenomenal match.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got Real One and Fatu coming up later tonight. The debut of Scarlett Bordeaux.
Now, this is all again pre-taped before the return to WWE. So whatever tapings they had with
did she go back
Cross,
as well?
She did go back.
Okay.
Yes. She's very apparent as his manager on the main roster. She was very much involved in that steel cage match they had at Crown Jewel, him and Drew McIntyre,
So
which
now we
was
got,
a subpar. We saw this gentleman.
La Estrella. He is from Dragon Gate, and I believe, as Joe and Rich are saying, when as you may well know, in Japanese promotions, when they see a lot of potential in a young athlete that's going to go on to be a superstar, they tend to send them to the States, get seasoned a bit, get some more experience. You've seen that many times, and
many times.
My favorite is Okada. The poor guy went to Impact, and they stuck him with like the Kato gimmick. But look at Okada, turned out pretty well. So that's what's going on with La Estrella, with the partnership between MLW and Dragon Gate, getting them over here, getting them a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more exposure, and there's a lot of green in the ring right now.
Yeah, and when it comes to like the Lucha roster in MLW, the next man coming out, which is Erez, he is kind of the forefront, one of the premier guys. Him and Aramis kind of came over together in that first debut of the Luchas in MLW, and it's been a fantastic ride for him, and he is phenomenal. We got to see him work the same time we did Lince Dorado. Fantastic to see this man up close and personal and do what he does.
He's awesome. He's so good, and one of MLW's best pickups in the last couple of years, as far as I'm concerned.
Which is why he continues to get solid amounts of TV time, because he just a phenomenal worker.
Former mixed tag team champion in AAA, I believe. He was, I believe, mentored by Cybernetico, who's a big time famous luchador. So we've now got Myron Reed coming out. So here's the MLW middleweight champion, the young goat, Mr. Thomas, hoisting the belt high above his head.
As you know from the end of last season, Myron Reed was the newest member recruited to the Boomaye Fight Club.
Myron Reed,
Myron Reed, full blown heel right now, and I gotta say, Myron Reed heel, I don't hate it.
No,
I enjoy it thoroughly, actually.
And we know what Myron brings to the table. He's dynamic. He's athletic. He's one of the top superstars in MLW. Walks into, as far as I'm concerned, walks into any company in the world as a top cruiserweight, middleweight, whatever you want to call him. And he's young. He hasn't even peaked. So Myron Reed is going to be a pleasure. Continue to watch this guy's career unfold. But
in year 2 of a 3-year contract with MLW. So up until at least 2025, he will be repping the MLW brand on a full-time basis. And beyond that, we'll see what 2025 holds. A lot of big contract disputes going to be coming up. I mean, you got Aldis, who's no longer with NWA. He's a free agent. 2023 will be a big bidding war for him. 2024 MJF, obviously, as he keeps continuously reminding us. And then you got Myron Reed 2025. So I think the next couple of years there'll be some big free agents on the market, and whoever can land them will be a great addition to their rosters.
Yeah, I heard there's some drama. Actually, I haven't looked into it, but apparently there's some drama with Aldis's departure. Billy Corgan was speaking out with some displeasure, and right away we got Lince Dorado getting dumped out of the ring. No way, Jose.
That was almost like a kind of a DDT makeshift into just a throw out of the between the ropes. But now we've got some double team action with Erez and Myron Reed.
Oh, up and over from Estrella, but he doesn't know what to do.
Wow,
and Myron Reed just kicks him in the stomach.
No sell on the kick, though. Oh, here we go. Chop for chop. A little who's got the better chop right now. Now this little
double back elbow there. Springboard back elbow.
Oh, we're gonna fly.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Tope here. No, wow.
Oh.
Just kicked a fan in the fucking face.
He went flying through the second rope at full
Holy
speed.
shit.
360.
Barrel roll.
Wow.
Just into the dude. Little too much juice on that.
Sometimes sitting front row is not a good thing. You will get hit. So I mean, I know a lot of people like front row because you get great view, but you got to take the risks that come with it. There for the rewards. There's a ton of risk.
I mean, it's on your ticket usually. That like you assume all risk, especially at a pro wrestling show.
Oh,
You should know better, but
100%.
holy, he put a little too much juice.
Look at
on
this
that.
handstand now. He's impressive. Every time I see more of Estrella, he impresses. He impresses a lot, man. I like you said, this kid's got a great upside, and again, putting him in there with a seasoned professional like Dorado is great for him as well. I mean, he's in there with 3 great seasoned guys.
Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
That was nice.
Oh,
you know what's a lot of people I think underrate a little bit about Dorado is, I mean, he's a great high flyer. He's got great speed, but I don't think anybody appreciates his footwork. He's got phenomenal balance and footwork.
Hard to be a good luchador if you don't have that footwork.
Well, there are some luchadors who could definitely use some footwork work.
Oh, like that.
Look, it's like poetry in motion, man. Fluid. So anybody that Ares kind of has these spots with, he makes everybody look so good.
And see, Ares, he's the master of strange style. And you might think there's well, what is strange style? Watch the moves that of Ares and the way he does things. It's a little strange. It's a little different.
Here we go.
Well,
now the short united front that these two gentlemen shared. Myron Reed not liking the fact that Ares tried to get the pin on Dorado. Here we go. Let's see the young goat work. Nice kick to the face. No, yeah, no.
Hold off by Ares.
Not like okay. So here we go. This is where egos will come into play. And that's the thing with these fatal four-ways. You can have that little brief moment of a united front before it all just unravels because you're always still looking for the win. Nice uppercut. Whoa! Nice.
Oh, that was a
handstand into a cutter.
Into a stunner. That was a stunner.
And he got Ares on the handstand. Estrella now. Ooh.
Oh, looked like Ares pulled the rope so we couldn't get a good launch. Oh, went for the
here we go. Everybody's missing. Here we go. Now Myron Reed's gonna fly. There we go. There we go. Oh, and Reed misses the mark. Oh, look at that. Right into a nice
armbar.
Nice armbar. He's got full position center of the ring. Oh, there. Oh, Estrella's now got the ankle lock on him.
So if Martin submits, who wins?
Well, I don't know, but he won't submit anyways, and Ares is not going to allow this to.
Ares just stomping people out of the way. Nice crowd for this show here. Looks like.
Yeah, decent crowd. Looks like a full house. It's always great to see it at MLW taping. And these are still taping in New York right now. We're still in New York.
We are in New York, as it will be made clear shortly. Ares now. Ooh, just a chest slap. Right on the collar.
How about a slap across the face for that?
European uppercut from Lince Dorado and the backflip kick. Ares thrown through the ropes, and Lince Dorado gets.
Oh, I love it. He kind of cocks the leg back, hits him with the shin. That was nice.
Like a back heel kick there.
Yeah, very cool. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Strange style. You just throwing these weird off angle kicks. There's a nice little interesting. See, you don't see this shit from a lot of guys. It's unique.
Look at that. And wow.
Into the DDT, right?
I mean, what can we say that we haven't already said about Ares? I mean, the guy's top notch. And is Dorado going to tap? He wants to. Position center of the ring. Oh, Myron.
Myron drops the leg.
Old school vintage Hulk Hogan right there. Well, I mean, a little bit higher, a little bit more velocity.
Definitely higher than Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, maybe.
Not higher than Hogan in the 70s. And I don't mean like higher with the leg. I mean just high.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you got that.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh.
Look, you can't, off topic, but you can't fault people necessarily who did cocaine in the 70s and 80s because it was like normal and you didn't really know how bad it was for you. Like now you probably can, but back then it was like normal.
Look at that.
Love when Myron does that kip up from a clothesline. Ares now.
Wow.
Reverses it into a stunner. He's
got both of
Ares
these guys
and
dazed right now.
Lince Dorado lined up.
Whoa!
Went for a double Hurricane Rana, but they're hoisting him back up. And
buckle
buckle
bomb.
bomb.
Fans definitely showing appreciation for that.
Not good for Myron because he can lose his title without even getting pinned here.
Is the title on the line in this match?
It is
sure. Oh, it is on the line. Okay.
I believe it is. Lince Dorado is stopped by La Estrella with a kick to the face and a big power slam. Flips out of it, does Lince Dorado, and a suicide dive to Ares.
A little bit more on the cautious side.
Yeah, a little bit safer than fucking barrel roll kicking the front row in the face.
Hey, responsibility assumed. That's it. You want front row tickets? Responsibility assumed. That's it. Nice. Crossbody.
Reversed by Estrella.
Wow.
It's one of the things about the crossbody. If you don't control your momentum, you can get flipped right out of it into a pinning position. Well, a snap Rana there. Or Frankensteiner if you're Scott Steiner and you're listening. I'm sorry.
I will go with the Frankensteiner. I enjoyed the Frankensteiner. Whoa!
There's the double. That was like a
double cutter.
Springboard.
Yeah, double springboard cutter.
And
he wins. Reed retains. And that's not a surprise, but great match, great way to kick it off. And see, that's the thing about MLW. They always have a banger of a match to start the show, and then we're kind of left wondering how the rest of the show is going to go, and it's going to be peaks and valleys.
Can also mention Reed got over. Reed did this clean. There was no interference from Mr. Thomas. No.
Yeah, Thomas is pretty much out there just, And here comes Alex Kane to share in the spoils of a victory.
No, you can't argue with the success of Myron.
You absolutely cannot. That was beautiful, though. He got all kinds of height on that. Picture perfect. And there was no way in hell that Reed was not going to retain.
Hey! Boom!
Just snatches the mic from the new backstage interviewer. Wash them all like fucking dishes. I love it.
He ain't wrong. Short and to the point from Myron Reed. Last week, of course.
A recap of everything that went down with Hammer.
Yeah, El Jefe was in the crosshairs last week.
Saved again by Most Marketable.
The sole proprietor. You think Hammer just shoot a blood capsule for those?
Don't ruin don't ruin it. He's bleeding internally.
Oh, is it still real for you, damn it?
It's still real for me. Very real. We're getting another Hammerstone updates. It seems like, the last couple of months we've been getting a lot of Hammerstone updates on health. Richard and Alicia will be in the building tonight.
Willie Mack. We're getting some not vignettes, just promo. He will be coming.
And that's great because I love Willie Mack.
Yeah, Willie
and right now they're not really doing much of them in Impact. So hey, why not?
I think he's done an Impact.
Is he free agent?
I think he's I don't think he re-signed. Got some new gear. Mance already has some gear up there. Merch, I should say. Hunt never dies for Davey Richards. Get your shit in Hot Topic here, guys, so we don't have to pay crazy prices from Pro Wrestling Tees.
If I don't think they're released at Hot Topic yet, though. I don't think I've been to a Hot Topic recently. I've not seen any MLW.
Well, not here. Maybe in the States.
In the States, probably.
Oh, okay, you want to hear this? We're gonna be quiet here because this is a great promo. You got to hear this. You're creeping me out.
But you hired them to be
I
there.
can see the microphone. Oh, never mind.
No, that's a light.
Okay.
You're racing my mellow. Side note, digging on that shirt.
I have Hammerstone well in hand.
Was he not watching what we were watching last week? He did not have Hammerstone well in hand at all. Stutter on the muscle brain. Very difficult to get those two words out together.
Muscle brain bastard.
Muscle brain bastard. Actually, the first time it sounded like he said mucus. Mucus, muscle brain.
Get ready.
Oh my God, very much John Stamos right now. I love it. This is fucking phenomenal. This is the greatest thing I've seen all day.
I told you.
Anytime you can get an impromptu karaoke session is fucking great.
Now, Microman. Find that horrible little goblin.
He should have said kids right there. Kids.
So a little bit of the recap of Battle Riot again, the situation with Enduka.
Well, I think now in this situation, if they're going to turn somebody heel, is it Enduka that turns heel on Tankman or Tankman that turns heel on Enduka?
Enduka.
Casey Navarro, as we know, his contract is up with MLW as well, but he still was at the last final tapings to fulfill his dates. So here he is right now. We all know my thoughts and feelings on Casey Navarro. I'm not going to say anything else.
Too bright.
And he's going against Mini Abismo.
Of course, there was a Grande Abismo Negro back in the day.
Yep. A lot of people would be aware of that. Thank you for reiterating that almost every single time he comes out.
I've never said that.
You
before.
actually have. Go back to the archives and tell me how many times you said that.
Go back. I'll bet you $20 right now.
$20 Canadian or American?
American.
Wow. Okay, that's like 33.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Go. You'll never hear me say Grande Abismo Negro ever. I win.
All right. Good for you. I'm not giving you 20, but good for you.
Beat him here. You can beat him
anywhere.
The way he was like his hands do it's
but did you okay so I don't know if you noticed, but when he did side profile, when he was talking to Richard and he had showed side, did he not, does not look like a young John Stamos? A little bit like it's a small amount, but it's there. When I see him, I see Uncle Jesse.
Okay, sure. Back from the commercial break, which we didn't have to watch, thank you, MLW. He is pretty agile, Casey Navarro. I'll give him that.
No, listen, I think the kid's got a great upside. I don't know. There's just something about him. I'm not all in.
Hey, fair enough.
Not knocking his ability. I'm not all in. But good luck to him wherever he goes, wherever he ends up. He's gonna be a star wherever he goes. Just, I think him and MLW was great for the exposure that he got, but I feel like MLW has other plans that they want to work with, and he wasn't in the foreseeable future of the plans.
Sure. Well, right now he's going up to the top rope.
Taking way too much long pandering the crowd, and that's what happens. You pay for it.
Step up kick there, like an enziguri.
It's nice to see Mini Abismo in there with because he does a lot of the stuff with Microman.
Yeah,
as one of the guys that knows how to work with Microman and take care of Microman safely. But it's nice to see him in there with a wrestler of his own size and stature.
Launched Navarro across the ring with that top rope piranha there.
Yeah, very well. I mean, say what you want to say, but the guy, you can see that the guy's got legs for days. Like, I mean, his legs are fucking beefcaked out.
Ooh, speaking of legs, nice little leg kick there.
He's got to be. What do you put him at? You put him at just under 5?
Who?
Mini Abismo? Just under 5 feet?
No, it's got to be like. Can't be that short, dude. Look at
Navarro's only 5'6". Navarro towers over him.
Yeah, but like, look how he is in relation to the ropes. Like, the ropes aren't that short. He's ahead over the ropes. He's probably like 5'3", 5'4", maybe.
I don't know.
I gotta see Navarro standing up. He's not that much shorter than Navarro.
Navarro's got pretty much 3/4 of a head on him. But whatever, okay. That's fine.
God damn it, I'm looking this up now. It's gonna piss me off. So I left my phone upstairs.
Just to win again. I'll look it up. I'll go ahead and look it up. Try to look up Grande Abismo, or
we got Real One, which is of course Enzo. Excuse me, against Jacob Fatu tonight or today, whenever you're watching this. Or listening, whenever.
Well, you may have already watched this and you're just wanting to watch it with us because we're awesome and we appreciate that.
Oh, big chest slap. Navarro kick to the gut.
He is 1.56 meters. So what does that translate into feet?
I don't know. We rock the
Okay, he's 5'1".
Okay.
So he's 5'1".
Well, he is about to do a corkscrew moonsault and miss. And there's the rainbow cutter. I think he calls it the Jesus something. And there's your winner, Casey Navarro.
Was he chewing gum the whole time?
I don't know.
Completely off topic thing. I just noticed that he was chewing. Reiterating what Holiday did to Hammer again. Blood capsules or not, it's still real to me, god damn it. Corn syrup up in the corner and it just oozed out at the right moment.
Maybe he just bit his cheek. Dr. Nelson Swegler.
X-rays are negative. So rib cartilage damage. So he's got, busted rib. Day to day. And he's limited movement and power for 2 to 3 months. Questionable for title fight.
Well, of course, as we know, the last time that Fatu and Hammer tangled for the title, Hammer suffered an injury, which put a bit of a damp. Still a banger. Hammer worked through that ankle injury, but it did put a bit of a damper on the match. We're going back to the Mance Warner appearance here at Battle Riot, so hopefully Mance can be doing some more work with MLW. I think it's a
little unknown fact, but I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but Savio Vega has been in all 4 Battle Riots. He's the only person that has actually been in every single Battle Riot since the inception, which is a pretty cool little factoid I thought I'd share. Oh, look at that. We got Mance with, was that Bud Heavy there?
Some fans, Bud Heavy, the bar.
Yeah. Why? So apparently, if you want to go tangle with a bear, come to Canada.
We got bears up here.
We do got bears up here, not like where we are, but there are bears.
We got bears.
In Brampton?
Not in Brampton.
Well, that's what I said, not where we are.
You could not like in this building.
Oh my god. You are so fucking analytical today, it's annoying.
We're in Ontario. There's bears in Ontario.
Yes, in northern Ontario, for fuck's sakes. We're in southern Ontario.
There's bears here.
I've never seen a bear in my entire life, other than at the zoo.
How often do you go fucking hiking?
In God of War all the time.
There you go.
God of War 4, by the way, or 5. Phenomenal.
I thought it's called God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, but it's still God of War 5.
Whatever.
Fuck you.
Then why does it say Ragnarok and not 5 on the game?
I don't know, but it's the 5th installment of the God of War series.
Still says God of War Ragnarok.
Oh my god. Okay, God of War Ragnarok, phenomenal. Fucking analytical son of a bitch today.
Do you say Ghostbusters 4 or Ghostbusters Afterlife?
Ghostbusters 4.
Well, that's not what it's called.
I know it's not. Is he still talking to the bear, or is he talking to somebody else? I've kind of lost myself in this
cutting
promo.
us up and beating us down.
I gotta say, this new backstage interviewer, she's got some moxie. Kind of like her.
She reminds me a bit of Alicia in a way.
No. There's only one Alicia, and that's firmly wrapped around the arm of Richard Holiday.
I just said.
Okay, would you? I swear to God, we're about to throw down.
Are you okay?
I am.
You seem a little.
I'm on edge today. I'm agitated.
A little dysfunctional today.
It's not this. Fuck you, you fucking prick. This relationship has become dysfunctional.
Oh, then it's got something in common with all my other relationships. Man's just smashing a few.
So everybody left the promo area to probably come back in the promo area and toast some bears.
Have your car towed all the way to your house, and all you got from me is light beer?
By the way, it's a light beer.
That's what I said, light beer.
I know, Back to the Future. I got it.
Was Bud Heavy wearing... Hold on, we got to rewind this for a second.
Do we really, though?
Yeah, we do.
I don't know if it was Bud Heavy. It looked like Bud Heavy, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, whoever... Oh, what did I just do?
I don't know what you've done.
I skipped ahead, apparently. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, he's wearing an Adventures in Babysitting t-shirt. That's absolutely Bud Heavy. Fucking awesome shirt, Bud Heavy. That's what I had to rewind it for.
All right, now we're getting a recap of... Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This feud really didn't start nor finish.
No, it started with a car getting hit, and then the magical ability to determine the make of the car based on the dent.
And it was a Jacob Fatu's Cadillac.
Oh, that was from a black Cadillac. That always happens when my car gets hit. I can tell exactly who hit it. Yeah, Fatu won, but the ref didn't see it. Short order Cook got back in the ring. Yeah, that backfired on you, Enzo.
So now is it with Hammer being questionable for 2 to 3 months, are they now going to rekindle this?
I don't know, but I watched this promo and I'm sorry, it was the drizzling shits.
I mean, it's not the worst promo he's ever cut. He actually did have a couple decent one-liners in there. That wasn't like most amazing thing ever, but it's Enzo. I don't know what you were expecting here.
I don't know.
It's Enzo. I mean, it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't bad. He still cuts a semi-decent promo. He actually did say some one-liners that were pretty decent. You're an above ground cool pool, bro. Come on, that's fun. It is running a tad long. That's the problem though with Enzo. He's always needed somebody to kind of control him and cut him off. Okay, it's a very long promo, but the first half of it wasn't horrible, in my honest opinion. That was about 90 seconds, and it could only easily have been 30 to 45.
That was like 2 minutes longer than it needed to be.
Probably, but there was still some one-liners. So this is happening. Is this happening tonight?
Yep.
Okay, so this is probably the main event.
No, it's not. There's a women's match. Go get help.
Is that Bud Heavy? That's Ricochet Page.
No, that's Bud Heavy.
Oh, okay.
What's with the AO?
AO or OV?
I think it's AO.
Is Drake making his MLW debut?
I quit if Drake shows up on MLW.
It's a nice shot.
Times Square looks fucking dead. Well, that's on Times Square.
That's not Times Square.
Microman's like, I do not speak English.
Is he eating Tiny Tims? Is that what they're called? Tiny Toms? The little.
I thought those were like chicken nuggets.
No, I believe they're donuts. Tiny Toms. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He's eating a donut. I think he's eating a donut.
Uh-oh, here comes sneaking up.
Trying to get that horrible little goblin. It's just, what the hell? Eating the man's all the man's food.
He doesn't need all that.
Okay, so but this isn't the main event. The main event is Fatu versus. Okay, so that's what I meant. That's what I said. I said that's the main event.
There is a women's.
But it's
match
nice to
that
see
is-
some featherweight action happening.
Yeah,
Clara
Carreras.
Okay, I like this. That the also under the name now they're putting the fighting style, which is kind of cool. Interested to see what she could do.
I am not familiar with her, but let's see what she can do.
Absolutely, it's always good to see some new featherweights. We've said it before. You started this whole division, and we have yet to see this division really explode into what was promised.
Willow Nightingale signed with AEW,
right? Which is why they put the title on Taya. I understand.
Right. But we've still got Holiday. We still, like, what happened to Sea Stars? What happened to?
Well, one of the Sea Stars was injured.
Yeah, but the other one's Dummy is still around.
There we go. She's going at Scarlet Bordeaux.
She's going as Smoke Show Scarlet Bordeaux.
No, just Scarlet Bordeaux.
No, she was going as Smoke Show. It said that at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I win again.
Oh my god.
He's gonna punch me in the face before the
so fucking hard. So fucking hard. It's not even. It's just a matter of when. It's not if. It's a fucking when. Son of a bitch. Okay, yes, they called her Smoke Show. I didn't hear it because you've been consistently talking throughout this whole entire watch along.
Well, somebody's got to talk. We can't leave dead air.
Absolutely, we can. Anyway, Scarlet Bordeaux, making her debut. Now, I don't know how many tapings they were involved in. I want to say there's probably one or two more They were there for the whole New York experience. They usually do 3 to 4 episodes in one sitting. So at least we're guaranteed, hopefully, maybe to see Cross and Bordeaux a couple more times.
So again, I've watched this, and there it is. Kicked
So
her
hold on.
right in the junk.
She kicked her right low blow, and then the ref rings the bell. Shouldn't that be an automatic disqualification? I don't know.
Because the match hadn't started yet. So how can she?
But isn't the ref supposed to get Scarlett into a corner, check to make sure the other wrestler is good to go, then ring the bell? You can't ring the bell right after a low. Whatever, regardless of the fact, the referee missed the boat on that. Sorry.
Well, however they booked it.
Okay, so far we've seen 2 low blows, more than we usually see. So, but I'm assuming there's probably a low blow in the main event, right?
No, I think that might be it for the low blows.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less with Enzo. Ref back turn, Enzo gets a chance, low blow for 2. Why not? And it's so rare to see Scarlett Bordeaux wrestle that I almost forgot that she actually is a decent wrestler, because she's very much a valet these days.
Yeah, I mean, I think her strengths are her character work, so I would
Absolutely. But I mean, she's not bad.
No, she's not bad.
And it's too bad, because with a name like Bordeaux in the featherweight division, it could have made with some interesting matchups. Definitely with Taya, definitely with Holodead. Like there could have been something there. You know, it's just unfortunate that they were. Well, it's not unfortunate. They were re-signed, and that's great. And they're doing great things at WWE under the creative control of Triple H. We're not getting that stupid fucking mask that he was wearing when he debuted the first time around.
This will probably be it.
Yeah, that's over. Match is over. Not bad.
Little what's the word I'm looking for? Choppy. A little choppy. Not too smooth, but Claire Carrera's got some time. Scarlett got over. Not winning any Dave Meltzer awards this match, but
Clara got her spots in for sure, though. That was a pretty nice, face kick there.
That cartwheel kick.
Yeah, that was decent. Now, since we got Taya coming here, cut a promo. Love Taya, she's great. She did an episode, an awesome episode with the mini hosts, 5 questions. We did that almost about a year ago now. Check it out through the archives. It's one of the mini hosts. She's very proud of that conversation for sure. We got a little impromptu karaoke for John Morrison there in that one. So check it out. But we know that there's rumors that a name similar to Taya Valkyrie has been copywritten by the WWE. A lot of people suspecting that she will return to the WWE. Getting your thoughts and opinions while we get this promo here. What do you think? Do you think she is going back to WWE? Obviously, if she is, she's going main roster. And would you like to see her get another run in WWE, considering the first run wasn't the best? And she's been killing it on the indies since that release, though, which is amazing. She's been one hell of a belt collector.
It's funny. I've heard some people kind of talk shit about Taya. She's not that good. I think she's fantastic. I think she's well regarded by her peers. There's Brittany Blake with a sneak attack. So personally, I would love to see Taya get another run in the WWE. I think she could put on some banger matches. They just got to let her do what she does best.
They got to let her be her.
Yeah.
I do like this feud. I mean, if they're going to drop the title, I think this Brittany got a great Blake? I think she got a great upside. I really enjoyed the matches we saw tail end of last season. So you know what? I'm not going to be opposed to, if this is the way her tenure ends as the first time featherweight champion. It's not bad at all. Side note, I love the handlebar mustache on that one ref. Kudos to that guy.
Oh, she's going back for more.
You know what? I will say this episode has been enjoyable thus far. I really don't I don't have a lot of bad things to say about it. The CD promo was hilarious. The Real One promo was, yes, very too much longer than it needed to be, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed parts of it. I enjoyed the Fatal 4-Way at the beginning. That women's match was short but sweet. Like you said, Scarlett got over. Claire's got a chance to work and own her craft a little bit more, but she got some spots in, which she could be a good addition to the featherweight division. And now reiterating the attack on Davey Richards at Battle Riot when Boumaier did a 3-on-1 sneak attack on him. Well, not really a sneak attack. They blatantly attacked him. And obviously this is setting up him versus Kane for the openweight title. Not tonight, but down the line. There's handlebars right there.
I love a good
and I'm assuming we're going to hear from the leader of Boumaier right now. And we are. Reenacting what was done to Dave. I love it. I like this. I used to look up to you, Davey. Then you quit. You quit on me. You quit on the dream. You quit on wrestling. I like that. It very much, very real. Davey Richards did walk away for personal reasons for a couple of years, and you know, I like how they're working in the kind of personal history. Like if Alex Kane did look up to Davey Richards, this would be a personal vendetta type match. Yeah, gold will probably be on the line, but he wants to send Davey Richards a message that when he quit, he turned his back on his fans. And Alex Kane could have been one of those fans. And we are going to get the Openweight Championship next week. That'll most likely be the main event. That'll be a banger of a match. Can't wait to see Kane versus Richards. Also, Cross versus Cross. Killer Cross versus Matt Cross. That'll be a banger. We always talk very highly of Matt Cross and what he brings to the table. And now we're going to get the main event of all main events. Enzo versus Jacob Fatu. Yeah.
See, that was better for one.
Well, Fatu knows what he's got to do. Short, sweet, simple, to the point. Okay, Enzo does have, you know, what's it called? Mouth regurgitation, if you will. He just keeps going and going and going. Enzo has to be reined in. And a lot of times it's very hard to rein in a personality like Enzo. Listen, I'm not the biggest Enzo fan in the world, but I do think there were some, you know, I didn't pop, but there were some, I snickered at a few lines. I did. Listen, you have personal feelings against Enzo, much like I do against Navarro. But when you say something on the outside about Navarro, I don't say a fucking thing. Whenever I say something about Enzo, I get this nonsense. Grow the fuck up, dude. It's wrestling.
Are you done?
I am.
Do you feel better now?
I felt fine the first time, for fuck's sakes. Fighting style brawling. Duh.
Fighting style sweaty.
Why? Probably pulled a rock, you know, did the shower thing that came out.
Shocker.
Well, how else is Enzo going to get over on Fatu without doing a sneak attack? I'm not sure what these outfits he's going for are. Is this still like the short order cook moniker? I'm not sure what's happening here.
What the fuck is he wearing, dude?
I don't know. You're the one who very much so focuses on the ring attire. I, on the other hand,
it's part of the presentation, but like,
he wants a mic. So Fatu's out there trying to get up, and Enzo wants to cut a promo again.
He looks like a barcode. Like, I want to scan him for 10% off.
Oh, that's probably not wise.
That ref looks like Pizza Man.
I love how with one hand on his knees, Fatu almost sent Enzo flying across the ring. That was with one arm.
God, I would love to see this.
Look at that. Look at that. On his knees, literally launched Enzo across the ring.
I would love to see this as a shoot fight. Oh my God.
That was kind of nice. Listen, we all know that the real one was never, the most amazing wrestler. By the way, he's been attacking the wrong leg the entire time. Fatu said his right leg was, or his left leg was hurting when he came in the ring, and now he seems to be attacking the right leg.
No, his right leg's taped up though.
Oh, okay.
Well, now he's going after the left one too.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know what he's doing. No, Fatu always has that right ankle taped up, doesn't he? It's kind of part of his look. Presentation.
There's that Dimitri guy, that famous super fan again. Not many fans that get documentaries made about them by WWE. That dude right there behind the post, you can't see yet. He was the dude that, like, I forget who it was. Roddy Piper did something with him back in the day, like as a fan spot, and he's just at like every show. He's like the Bond of WWE. Catch his ass. There you go. Oh, I thought Joe said fuck two there. Fuck two hasn't got it. Forgot it.
Well, there's one fan who seems to think that this is awesome as he was chanting, "This is awesome."
Like, there's another dick kick.
So there was a low blow in this one.
Yeah, I was lying. There was.
Oh, wow.
So that's now
4 low blows.
3 dick kicks and a vagina kick.
It's a lot of kicks. And the bell has been rung. I'm assuming Enzo was disqualified. Now we've got just an all-out brawl in the middle of the ring. And here comes security and refs. And they're trying to separate these two. Okay, so this will be what ties Fatu over until Hammerstone is ring clear.
And like, you're going to tell me Fatu couldn't have just gone full mount on Enzo right there and pounded him to death?
Well, he couldn't. But okay, well,
here's a moonsault. Oh, no, just a splat. Oh, they didn't catch him at all, it looked like. It looked like he fucking dropped. And we just abruptly, that's it.
It's over.
The hunt begins next week. A nice little vignette there.
I like that. Yeah, it's very good.
All right.
All in all, wasn't I the way you were building it up to me was making it seem like it wasn't a fantastic. I actually think that was a decent episode all around. I mean, yeah, were there a lot of low blows? Yeah. Were there one extremely long promo? Yes. But all in all, it had what MLW's known for. It had its funny, hilarious moments, like the impromptu karaoke session of CD, Richard Holiday and Alicia L2. And, all in all, I don't think that was a horrible episode. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
As a fan of MLW, I enjoyed it.
I guess maybe because MLW was so good last season, I had higher expectations, perhaps.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that they always start off slow. Last season, the first 5 or 6 were subpar. Also, we got into the meat and potatoes. Right?
Also, this was taped some time ago, so I think once we get caught up with, because I guess it's taken me out a little bit, knowing what some of the upcoming results already have been. So once maybe we get caught up with current times, I'll be a little more into it.
Mm-hmm. But all in all, it was a great episode. I enjoyed it for what it was. I had fun. It made me forget about life for an hour and just enjoy wrestling, which is what it's supposed to do. Good. As always, I'm your host, your boy, George Mackay. This is the analytical one.
Uncle Bobby B, baby.
And our socials, all in the link below. Peace, love, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Adios.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.